we go.
Right, okay. This has been a whirlwind episode so far.
So we've got to explain a lot of stuff. We've gone
we
straight
need
in the
to.
deep,
Yeah, that's
where
right.
we are.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Right, okay, Davey.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. All right, guys.
Yeah. Hola. Is that good?
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, I don't know anymore though. See.
See, yeah, that's yes.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
up here in southern Spain with Ride Southern Spain. So me and Deaks are out for a week sampling all of the trails that Ride Southern Spain are kindly taking us out, and it's pretty cool, isn't it?
It's awesome.
We're
Very
good.
Very, very, very different. Like, we didn't really do too much research. It's very, very different to nice, smooth, groomed bike parks. We've come here, and the first day was quite an eye-opener, literally, like eyes falling out of our heads and all sorts. But as the week goes on, you get more accustomed to the stuff, the rocks, the gnarliness. And today, dude, it was sick.
Yeah, it's unreal.
Above the clouds,
Really?
and yeah, it was really, really cool.
So we're like,
Awesome.
you fly into Malaga and then travel out to a place called Langeron. I think that's how you say it, or Langeron, or I don't know.
Yeah.
And and we've just been based out of here, going to different spots. There's like zero pedaling. It's insane. It's kind of like it's quite dreamy, isn't it? And we've done a
No
lot.
uplifting everything.
We must have done 15,000 meters of elevation now,
Yeah.
which
Jeez.
is like.
But like,
You've
it's
not pedalled.
pedaling, your average Joe is still a demanding day. Like, you finish the day, you're like, wow, it's a lot of bike riding.
Yeah, it is a
Insane.
lot of riding, yeah. And it's like tough riding. Really cool though, really different. And,
Okay.
and I'll tell you why we've been loving it, because we're both on new bikes, and that's what brought on this trip, basically.
Okay. All right. And what bike are you on, dude? 'Cause I have no idea. What is this new bike that you're riding? What the hell?
So we're both on our new Focus. You've seen the ad, right?
Yeah, dude. I've seen the ad. Yeah, I've seen the ad.
Carbons.
And are you going to put
Yeah.
now, or is that another thing?
Oh, can we put? We could put the ad in now. We'll
Maybe. We could
maybe
do.
we'll see what Benny does.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? He's not answered his phone, so who knows? Who knows? Maybe. Maybe no one will see it. Who knows?
So yeah, it's been
Right.
baptized.
Let's unpack this though. Can we unpack it a little bit? Because I feel like it's a bit much information for me, and our listeners are going to be going, "What the fuck are these two idiots up to?" So let's slow down. So how did this trip come around? Like, how have you ended up in Spain?
So, lovely Andy, who was put us up, reached out probably last year or the year before to sort of say, I've just started a new business. Obviously, COVID's done its thing, and so another string to the bow is I also do instructor leadership courses.
You've had your 30 seconds.
Is there anything more to sell?
He had a couple of leaders come on a course to be qualified, and he sort of said, dude, if any time you want to come out, please feel free. And obviously there's one man for the job to come out with me, and it just so happened that it coincided with the launch of the new bike, so it actually worked super perfect.
Yeah,
So
nice.
there we go. So Andy and his girlfriend, they run this amazing chalet in the middle of southern Spain, and that's where we are. So.
And Andy sounds English. Is he English? Yeah. Okay.
London, but near Aston Hill sort of way. It's a London based.
Oh, cool.
To this, and it's actually really interesting. What was his trade? Construction.
Yeah.
So he literally left. He just said, "Screw it. He's had enough." Came out here, and there we go.
Dude, the villa, it's like
Animal Farm.
No, yeah, it is like Animal Farm, but it's like one of those, programs where Brits move abroad, start up a business, and it couldn't be more the dream. You go out onto a veranda and you're overlooking these mountains, and it's sunrise every day, perfect weather. It's pretty cool. Obviously, it's mega hard work I've spoken to him loads about it, having loads of people in your house essentially the whole time. And
Yeah. He lives there too, so he rents out part of the house, and people come in and
yeah. And they got he's there, dogs, cats everywhere. It's brilliant. Yeah, chickens, partridges. It's so fun.
I'd love it. Loads of feathered animals. I'd be in my element over there, man.
You would.
And the donkey is insane. He's so friendly. He came to a barbecue the other night and had barbecue pizza.
And he made out with that. Yeah.
Sounds great.
Yeah, it's been quite a whirlwind trip, but it is interesting. Do you ever think about Do you ever think about whether you could move away and start like a bike business like this? Because I certainly do.
Yeah, definitely had that idea a few times for sure. It's just finding that little pocket, isn't it? So like where this place is, where you are now, there was already a trail network? Was there some other competing businesses?
It's actually Sierra Nevada mountain range, so there was even a World Cup here and stuff, and there's test tracks. So like is it the Trek test track? Yeah, we went to the Trek test track, so it was like bits you've seen in video sections with the Athertons and stuff. Like there's riding everywhere, and Andy's got a couple of Land Cruisers, a massive Transit, and a trailer, and we just go wherever we want. It's really cool.
Right. And from the house, how far out are you going? Are you talking like an hour, 20 minutes? What is it?
Yeah, hour and a bit at max. Yeah, I think, and adventure. So some of the listeners might have gone to Malaga before, where there's a number of sort of previous holiday destinations, and this is just a bit further north, and it's just actually very different to Malaga. Malaga's a bit sort of not as steep in places, not as natural, and this is very natural.
There are bits of this that are super gnarly, aren't there?
Oh, big time, yeah.
Yeah, I think the first day we were there, I mean, you know, we're both from, I guess, me and Ben especially, we're not really versed in rocks, you know. My experience of rocks is from when I go away, and this is rocky out here, and I wouldn't usually, you know, aim to ride rocky stuff, but it has been mega good. I feel like now we're like 4 days in. We spent 4 days clattering down hills trying to keep up with Andy, and now I feel like I'm getting it. Yeah.
Awesome. That's cool. It's good to see that someone's gone out there and started a business too. I always appreciate that stuff. So that's dope. Really, really cool.
Yeah.
And going back to what you said, dude. Yeah, I have kind of thought about it. So what Andy's doing now is kind of what I did in my early 20s was in America. So people would come out and I'd look after them and I'd take them to different tracks, you know, whatever. And not only is it really fun, but you get to meet some really cool people too. You get to meet some dicks, but you get to meet some really, really cool people as well.
And I think this on our trip, we've got a fantastic group. Really cool.
So how many people would you normally have out on like a group ride, group trip, whatever you call it?
No, I think you can do 2 trailers.
Oh yeah, so it might. Is there enough room for people though? Yeah, so it might be 16. I don't want to get it wrong, but his website's ridesouthern.spain.com. I think.
Okay.
And it's Ride Southern Spain on Instagram.
Okay.
But it is well worth it, dude. And like, particularly if you're, you know, maybe you're looking to race one of the EWS and stuff, and nothing can prepare you for that experience more than like riding out of your comfort zone, maybe riding rocks, riding everything blind. And these are fast, long trails. They're punishing, physical, and like, yeah, it's wicked. I've had a hell of a time.
Well, I think the key thing is now it's January, sort of February, March.
Yeah.
You know, you can't go to Morzine because it's all snow covers. There's not really a great deal of easy places to come to. And I think this place, it cost us maybe 120 quid in flights with our bikes, and 2 hours away, 2.5 hours away, you're here, you know?
Yeah, that does sound good. And what I like about Spain as well is maybe if your partner doesn't ride, might be a good one. You can have maybe a day's ride and then a day at as a beach is local, I guess, or something like that. Malaga's pretty nice from what I have imagined. I don't know, I've never been, but
some of the guests here, one of the guests here has brought his partner, and exactly that.
Yeah. It's interesting. I wonder if there's anything like that, because like we're in it here in the UK. I wonder if there is like holiday companies in the Peak District or down in Surrey, because you know you've got bike parks down that way, dude. I'm guessing there's got to be something where you can go and stay in some sort of house with people. And
I did think about.
I wonder if it does go that way. Like,
I did think about doing a Surrey Hills one, because it's like known enough on videos and stuff, and like you could actually fill a week with good riding, really. Like, even though our hills are tiny, most people would be coming there. They'd be like, "What on earth is tiny hills?" And like, I think it would be great. It's just getting around the legalities. I feel like the UK is bad for that. We don't have like a good legal trail network. Everything's overcrowded. Everyone's cross. I don't know if it would work, but it's a good thought, isn't it? It'd be quite cool.
It is for sure. Or like bike park tours. You know, someone could come and stay quite central, and then you go Bike Park Wales, Aston Hill, Rogate. I don't know, whatever. Revs. There's got to be someone doing that, surely. Like 5 days, a different bike park every day. That'd be sick.
Yeah, it would be cool. You could do it in a bus, couldn't you? People could fly into.
Yeah.